What's up? My name is Doug, the Bearded Outdoorsman. Welcome to another video. If you enjoy beard product reviews, gear reviews, EDC videos, then you have come to the right place. Today, we're gonna do a little bit of a comparison of the AKASO EK7000 and the AKASO EK7000 Pro. Now, I'm not gonna go through all the different stuff inside the camera. I'm gonna give you kind of a technical breakdown and comparison so you can make a decision. So stay tuned through the intro. All right guys, welcome back. So if you're new to my channel, I do all sorts of reviews. I have done reviews of both of these cameras and tutorials, but I'm gonna give you a side-by-side. I'm gonna do a later video where I actually do video footage and compare, but I'm gonna give you the technical specifications of both of these cameras. So this is the Pro right here that's not in the waterproof housing. And this is the regular EK7000 in the waterproof housing. Now they both come with the waterproof housing. They're both built exactly the same. Everything from your shutter buttons to your power buttons to your side buttons, all of that is exactly the same. They use the same batteries, but there are a few technical variations, differences between the two of these. So I've got me a cheat sheet here and I'm gonna go through it. But I am gonna do a video, hopefully not too far down the road, but I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna shoot the same footage in both of them and I'll do split screen so you can see the difference in that. But price difference, the regular EK7000 will run you about $55 and the Pro will run you about $68. I'll have links to both of them in the description below if you care to go over there and check them out. But there's about a $12, $13 price difference between the two. But the specs on them are widely different. So let's start with the regular EK7000. So the regular EK7000 will shoot video HD 4K. All right, so the best quality you can get out of this is 4K at 30 frames per second. You can change it up. You have three different options with video. You can do 4K at 30 frames per second, 2.7K at 30 frames per second, or you can do 1080p at 60 frames per second. Now, of course, the higher quality, the more memory it's going to take on your SD card, the more battery it's going to use while it's filming that footage, but those are the different ones you can do. Now, it does do 16 megapixel photos. It has a 170 degree wide angle lens, and it'll go in this housing. You can go 98 feet deep for it to remain waterproof. The waterproof housing is exactly the same on both of them. You clip here, open, and then you pop there. You've got an O-ring here. You can use video, but you're not gonna get any audio out of this camera when you have the waterproof housing on. So there's that. Oh, hey. Are you enjoying this video? If you are, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, make sure you do that. All right, so now the Pro. Let me get to my Pro cheat sheet here. The Pro, it's gonna do two options for video. Is all you have with it. You have 4K 30 frames per second and 1080p at 60 frames per second. So according to what you're shooting, you can make that change. It'll do 20 megapixel photos, so the photos are going to be a little bit clearer. It's got a touch screen, it's got built-in image stabilization, and it has an adjustable view angle. So the regular AKASO EK7000 has 170 degree. This one has super wide, medium, and narrow frames. This one you can also go up to 131 feet deep with the housing on it. Pretty awesome, pretty remarkable for this little camera that's less than $70. So there that is. But I really like just using these. My favorite feature is the touchscreen. I love the touchscreen. Now you can't use the touchscreen when it's in that waterproof housing. You just have to use the buttons, but using that touchscreen is a game changer. I know some of the bigger name brand action cameras, they've been using touchscreen for a while, but AKASO got around to it with the Pro. There's one or two other models that I want to try out. They're my next step, but I want to dive into the comparison of these two a little bit deeper before I break down to the next model. Structurally, everything size, these are interchangeable in the same housing. So I'm not sure really why this one can go deeper than this one, because they can use the exact same housing. Nothing is different on that. But I don't know if that's just something internally or whatever. Now the face of this on the regular EK7000, the face of this is smooth. This one has a little texture to it. It does have that red circle around the lens, but yeah, this is the Pro, run you about $68. This is the regular AKASO. Now, according to what you're using it for, you might see a benefit in just paying 55 bucks and getting the regular one. But if you're doing something a little bit more and you want that touchscreen, you want that image stabilization, then pay $12, $13 more and get the Pro. That's my recommendation. I recommend this one, but it is what it is. Just know, if you make a purchase, you do have to purchase a memory card. They do not come with the SD cards. It's a micro SD. You can read the description. It tells you kind of what size it recommends. So definitely get you an AKASO. Very budget friendly action camera. If you want to use it for hunting, for off-roading, for whatever. The Pro actually has a driving mode. What that means is you can flip this over and mount it on your windshield, and you can turn this upside down. The screen will actually flip. You tell it you want to go driving mode, it'll flip the screen upside down so it records correctly and all your menu is correct, but it's hanging upside down. So that's pretty cool. This one does not have that. Well, that's it. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. Like I said, I've got one or two more videos planned for this little comparison video. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. If you found any part of this video helpful, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Next video, we are going to turn these bad boys on and do some comparison like that. But right now, I just wanted to go through the technical aspects. I have reviewed both of these. I'll put cards up top and some links in the description below. You can get over and check out the videos where I've done those reviews and tutorials and that kind of thing. So there you go. And I think that is it. Oh, and if you caught my beard trim video, I did do some footage. I recorded the main video with my phone like I am now. However, there are some cut-ins where I was using the Pro, so you can kind of see that quality on there. So there that is. And yeah, until next time, stay bearded, get outdoors, and God bless.